Okay, in Newton's law of universal gravitation, we have this number, capital G, the universal gravitation constant. How do we measure that? Well, the first really precise measurement was made in 1798. This is 100 plus years after Newton came up with the law of universal gravitation. And it was done by Henry Cavendish. And here's how the experiment looks. There are two little masses, two spherical masses connected by a rod that is held up by a steel string. And this rod is able to rotate around in this horizontal plane. Connected to the string is a mirror. We'll see what that's for in just a second. Then you place the rod near two large masses, I'm not sure what they're made of, some metal, large balls of metal. And this string is so sensitive that you're able to observe gravitational attraction between the small masses and the big masses. So that if you set the rod at some angle, it will twist to line up with the larger masses. So you can measure the amount of twist that occurs by shining a light beam on this mirror and observing the angle of deflection of that beam on the mirror. And this turns out to be a very sensitive experiment, a very precise way for the time, for 1798, of measuring the universal gravitation constant, capital G. In a few videos from now, I'll show you the relationship between big G and a little g, 9.8 meters per second squared, that we've been using so far.